Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zack, welcome back. It's back to Riddle School 4. So today is Thursday. Now, Riddle School 4 is supposed to be a troll game. What Jonah Chrome said is this is not a troll game. This is like, you know, a story before Riddle School 5 when he published on April 2nd of 2010, which is 8 years ago. No, I believe it's 10 years ago. Yeah, it's 10 years ago since he published after Riddle School 4. 10 years ago, like literally. Excising. Analyzing map system. Analyzing process complete. Riddle School 4. Okay. Oh, this is like an Undertale reference where the music starts to like slow down in this game. So yeah. No, so this is here. I know Phil dreams the fourth one, and he died, like being the adult, but he wake up in space. So outer space, spaceship. So I know for a fact that Diz and Fizz and Quiz got the fourth one because he was trying to escape school in the second and third. So they're trying to stop him. So that's why Phil is the fourth one to be put in the lava. So that's why. And also another thing is like the dirt and grass thing. Don't bend the rulers. Like I know like I kind of really like Riddle School 5 because like Riddle School 5 is the better one than Riddle School 4. Riddle School 4 has a story in it, but it's also a soul game too. So that's why. So let's click the hallway. And we can't escape because Phil is once again died from the lava. Can we get an F for adult Phil? Like literally, can we get an F for adult Phil? If you guys do it, then thanks. His plan is to murder Egtree to forget Wizard's world, succeed, and no one cared. Oh man. Every other student at Riddle University, it didn't die from car wrecks, old ages, and unforeseen disasters. Each one in their deathbed whispered their final wish. Please don't be there any more Riddle School games. Well, he did make one on Riddle School 5, so yeah. And I really like at Riddle School 5 because Riddle School 5 took place after Riddle School 4 because Egtree, adult Phil, died in a pit of lava and then he wake up and think it was all a dream. So that's why he think it's all a dream. So that's why they got the fourth one down. So Diz, Quiz, and Fizz got the fourth one of the adult Phil down. So that's why. How? By telling to Mr. Munch to kill him. So that's why. Just every book has a start and a finish, and the series must have a beginning to an end. I nearly sucked into a room another squeakle out of series. So that's it. To may end, John Bro. Okay. That's it, I guess. 995 seconds. Okay. Let's go ahead and it's special features. After that, let's go to real fun facts. Okay, real fun facts. To make like 2 days ago, frame rate 30.0 frame drops. Library items 160 plus. Frames no more than 5,000. Unaccessible scenes, 2 scenes. I remember when I went to San Diego Comic-Con for the first time back in 2008. Tom Phillip asked me if I had plans to make Riddle School 4, what to make. I had something along the lines of thinking about making the 4th one. At some point, after I started making it, I lost motivation. At the same time, people started making argument for Christopher 4 game. So I decided to, even though I told my fans to never make a 4 game, that I go ahead and make this. As I type it now, I had no clue what the reaction of Newgrounds public would be. I hope they'll enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it. I laughed so hard. Okay. Special features. What happened to all the characters? Let's see what happened to all the characters. Fred. Male. Favorite nothing is doing nothing. His least favorite thing is doing something. Fred didn't really like school, but he thought it was wise to stay in school anyway and make the best grades. He could while not doing anything very much. He grew up and took things efforts occupations such as music conductor, stimulates teacher, and abstract artist. One day he fell asleep face first in a vein of paint. You guess what happened? So yeah. Smiley, she's a female. Her favorite thing is education. Her least favorite thing is distractions. Smiley had a amicably good life. She grew up in the perfect 100s in every one of her classes and had a long-lasting career in her biomedical science. She got married, a perfect man who just happened to have a smile face for a head just like her. They spent lives with her days together happy on a treehouse in a beautiful forest. So that is Feel Like Tree if you don't know. Smiley would marry Feel Like Tree. In the end of like Riddle Transfer 2, I'm gonna like show you all. And that's, oh my god. Zack. He is male. His favorite thing is anything not cold. His least favorite thing is freezing into ice. Zack is so determined not to be cold, but anymore that he bought a plane ticket to the tropics midway in the first year of college, right above a volcanic island. The plane ran into a bad bit of the surface and sand, and Zack ended crashing up in the window. He fell of interrupting volcano and froze to death. So, damn. Clearly, what happened to him? Jeez. Richy, he's a male. His favorite thing is collecting. His least favorite thing is getting stuck. Richy dropped out of high school, wishing he could have pay so much attention to collecting stuff. He was mugged after a stall hallway, and he woke up trapped in a smelly dumpster. Nobody even found him. So that's why he gets stuck in the lockers. That's why he gets stuck in the lockers. So yeah, that's why he didn't pay attention. No, why? 5. He's a male. His favorite thing is designing shirts. His least favorite thing is being unjustly student. 5. Sold t-shirts alive for a living, and his talent was eventually realized by a big graphic design company. He made a mistake of asking for a slightly large sum of money, and the company ripped him off and sued him. 5. Was put in jail for the next 5 years and did not notice in the rest of his life and did not have enough money to sue him back. So, in the first game, Vi was being sued because the mistake he asked for them is, and the company got rid of him, sued him in the first game, so that's why. In the second game, he come back. So, yeah, that's why in the third game he come back. In the fourth game, he come back soon. So, yeah. 808. He's a male. His favorite thing is dusting, and his least favorite thing is idiots. Phil is not an idiot though, honestly. Vi's dad. He insisted on being the janitor of Riddle Elementary School because he loved to be clean. So much until his son was fairly sued by a big t-shirt signing company. He realized that it would be better paying at a job, ending up being a garbage boy in France. He was having so much fun and forgot his son exists. Oh my god, why? Janitor at Riddle School 2. He's a male. His favorite thing is criticizing. His least favorite thing is cheesy pencils. The janitor was locked in his own closet in Riddle Middle School. One day, not long before the school closed down, and he was replaced by a new one. He ate his mop, drank his dirty mop water, and nibbled on his hat while stuck in the darkness of his closet. His last sound is ever hear of the sound of wrecking ball smashing the walls. Okay, first of all, why the hell we had to drink this dirty mop water? Like, ew, dude, that's so disgusting! Like, literally. God. Janitor Riddle School 3. He's male. His favorite thing is the clogging toilet. And his least favorite thing is whatever clogs them. So, that's why he here. So, yeah. The janitor at Riddle School 3, he claimed that he'll never hear a pipe problem from a mile away. And it was in fact true. His uncanny ability to hear toilet clogs, hearing it in a television show, reputation as a perfect ear plumber. The perfect show was canceled after 2 years, but because it realized nobody had ears. Furious, the janitor kept off the bridge. Okay? Mr. Cam, he is the male. His favorite thing is math. His least favorite thing is being forgetful. Mr. Cam was never a very smart person. After a first Riddle School game, he learned about how small a percentage of drinkable water on the planet here was. He decided right then never to drink it again. The end. So he decided never to drink water. I love drinking water because it's feeling determination. Miss Kofi. She's a female. His favorite thing is coffee. His least favorite thing is being corrected. Miss Coffee is never a very smart person. She told Mr. Cam that she nearly all the world's water was undrinkable. But then she realized that only drink coffee and it wasn't really how much straight up water was undrinkable. So she went to the beach because there are a lot of waters in the ocean. She drank as much as possibly could. The end. Wow, too much water. Jeez. Miss Green. She's a female. Her favorite thing is coffee. Her least favorite thing is cleaning after cows. Miss Green drank 99 cups of coffee on a 100 cup. She died on a caffeine overdose. Wow. Teacher in Riddle School 1. She's a female. Her favorite thing is yelling. Her least favorite thing is people. This teacher would scream at the school students so loudly that the walls of the room she wasn't collapsed around her. Nobody knew that to put on her tombstone because nobody knew her name. Mr. Oboe. He's a male. His favorite thing is English. His least favorite thing is his own name. Mr. Oboe is getting ready to sit down one at the school. Plays Knights and Horses. He's told by the show to hold a sword, and which one of the props was the real sword, but ironically, he still died from it because the sword made of allergy medicine, and Mr. Oboe was horrible to allergic to that. Wow. So he died at the Riddle School 3, jeez. Greg Sleep. He's a male. Favorite thing is sheep, and his least favorite thing is nightmares. Greg Sleep was asleep for 18 of the first 20 years of his life. One day he woke up and realized how much he aged after packing up, decided to move on. He got a driver's license on his way to a grocery store and had to fell Greg sleeping at the wheel. This is Sleep. She's a female. Least favorite thing is sleep, but her least favorite thing is being awake. She once got married and had a son named Greg. Eventually, she died sleepwalking off a cliff. Okay? So Greg Sleep was a dad, and Miss Sleep was husband. So that's why. So yeah. So why the hell would Miss Sleep marry a son named Greg? Greg Sleep is a dad, not a son. Like, that's weird, dude. This is some. He's a male. His favorite thing is gardening, and his least favorite thing is getting robbed. Mr. Stone was a math teacher for his entire life. He was gardening on the top of the roof of the building and was suddenly munched by a bear who ate him for 30 minutes later. Wow. Mr. Soggy. He's a male. His favorite thing is to be able to see, and his least favorite thing is not being able to see. Mr. Soggy simply couldn't find his glasses, so on his way to get new glasses, got a fatal car wreck because he couldn't see. Oh my god. Mr. Reed. He's a male. His favorite thing is being able to read. His least favorite thing is loud people. Which, by the way, I feel like Drew's not a loud person, so he's not loud people, so yeah. Mr. Reed is reading a comic book in the Riddle High School library. She was reading the words stick and stones may break my bones, but never hurt me. When she got a nasty paper cut and lost every inch of blood in his body. Wow. Miss Flask. She's a female. Her favorite thing is inventing, and her least favorite thing is false alarms. Miss Flask invented a flying chair and discovered there's no air in space. This counts. She's a female. Her favorite thing is anything but monkeys. Her least favorite thing is monkeys. Monkey hater Miss Count was bored at her home and decided to look her games on the internet she found on Riddle School 3, which she proceeded not to beat twice in a row. After along with that, she was put in an insane asylum, whispering wildly something about a monkey doll curse. Breaking the fourth wall, I believe. Miss Aubert. She's a female. Her favorite thing is making others smile. Her least favorite thing is being called a guy. Also, why? But to me, she looks like a boy. But I don't know if she looks like a female or not. But I don't know what the hell she looks like. Like, literally. Miss Aubert is very tired of people taking a look of her and thinking she was a guy. So she went berserk and set fire to a shoe store. She stole a small boat and sailed away from a civilization never to be seen again. Wow. Mrs. Moses. She's a female. Her favorite thing is being sarcasm. Her favorite thing is people won't listen. Mrs. Moses was at a bank, and a bank robbery suddenly took a place. The robbery took her to get down on the ground. She said the ground was awfully dirty and wouldn't be good for her new dress. She was shot multiple times and her dress was ruined. Wow. Mr. Chiswalzen? He was a male. Favorite thing is getting into fights. His least favorite thing is losing in a fight. Miss Swazen, former principal of Riddle School Elementary School, was put in prison alive because he physically beat a student's head in. Wow. got paid back for that. Mister, he's a male. His favorite thing is looking important, and his least favorite thing is broccoli ice cream. Yeah! Don't. Mister, counselor at Riddle Middle School, was robbed all of possessions unexpectedly several weeks after the event. Mister couldn't have been a house. He died of starvation right after because he also apparently didn't know he had no food. Wow. Mr. Potato, he's a male. His favorite thing is video games, and his least favorite thing is real life. Mr. Potato discovered the magic of video games right before Riddle School 3. He did nothing to play video games long after Riddle School 3. He died happily after beating the game called Riddle School 3. 6 years later, he's still holding his favorite video game controller. Joe, he's a male. His favorite thing is himself. His least favorite thing is not having toilet paper. Joe didn't make it to college. His grades were terrible. He thought that himself, I wonder what gasoline tastes like. His will stated and he wanted to be like career commander after his death. What his friends don't know what his stomach is full of sticks of gasoline. It doesn't mix too well as fire. Jeez. This male, supposedly a Richy exchange student, did pop into Riddle University a single time, and after that, he's completely disappeared from existence. Chubb Munch. He's a male. His favorite thing is eating, and his least favorite thing is not being able to move. Chubb stopped eating after Riddle School 4 for the rest of his life, simply because he got so big, his cheeks got covered so much, but it's mouth for him to eat anything else. He lived an entire century after he stopped eating because of the Malabiums. It was rumor Earth's most devastating earthquakes were caused by Chubb struggling to move. Mrs. Munch, she's a female. Her favorite thing is starving food, and his least favorite thing is having a bee son. Which is Chubb, by the way. Miss Munch loves to serve food, but she serve her the son of Chubb too much, and she don't know what to do. She discussed her internal struggle with her husband, Mr. Munch, and she said she should give all the Chubb's food to him. She soon realized he had a terrible husband and devour him, feeding her son more than ever. Mr. Munch, he's a male. Her favorite thing is murdering people, and her least favorite thing is people. Mr. Munch, devastated by his wife's division of divorce, start by devising a plan to take the life of anyone or friends. And acquaintances, he realized he don't know how much his former wife as much as he did, but the only person that he remembers taking a kid named Richy. He killed Phil and later died of overheating. Wow. Richy, last but not least, the dude himself. He's a male. His favorite thing is logical thinking, and his least favorite thing is falling into lava pits, which is pretty bad. I don't know why. Phil only went to college because he figured that he could be better than elementary, middle, and high school. He went to the newly built Riddle University because it was local. It was cheap, and he didn't have particular plans for the rest of his life, so it wouldn't matter what classes he took. At first, he took Riddle School, just like it was 3 years that he escaped from, and Cutzer, trying to escape his trying to make his fourth escape, he found out he was completely different, falling into a lava pit, like literally. Okay, that's it for that. Let's go on making of Riddle University, so that's why. How to kill Phil. Little rhyme. Okay, so number 1 is to dig a hole in the lava stream. Number 2, build a college from the top of it. Number 3, Chris being a teacher, and there is a range sitting in charge for Phil to be on the table in the hole. So that's why Mr. Munch killed Phil in the hole. So that's why he never escaped. So that's why Phil and Tree never escaped. That's why the school, college, the lava pit, and the lava underwater volcano. Remote control, so that's why Mr. Munch planned it all along. So yeah, kill Phil. Now what? Yeah. Okay. Now that's do it for Riddle School 4. Today or tomorrow on Friday, I'll be doing Riddle School 5. So yep. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.